Hi, good people. How are you doing? Happy Monday. How was your weekend? Mine was amazing. I did something with my hair as well, as you can see. If you want to know what I did, you can always check my Instagram. So I had you, and I saw your questions, and I saw your feedback, your comments, and especially your cry about dating and about meeting the right person and about how your relationships have not been working. Muthoni, what am I doing wrong? Muthoni, is this guys? Muthoni, what should I do right? Muthoni, what are the rules? Muthoni, is there anything I need to change? I've had you, and I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 episodes of why your relationships are not working. So every day on this channel, as part of Valentine's, my Valentine's gift to you, I'm doing 10 videos. So every day I have a video here, 10 episodes why your relationships are not working. As a single woman, what you need to change, what you need to know, what maybe you need to do more, what you need to stop doing, everything. I'm bringing everything right here. If you're new to my YouTube channel, my name is Muthoni Mukirinjoroge. I am a mindset coach. I work with women in terms of helping them with their self-awareness, happy relationships, healing childhood trauma, and just everything so they can become the best versions of themselves. I've also written a book. My first title is called Becoming the Woman of Your Dreams. Yes, and it's on sale right now. I want to jump right into it. Love is a beautiful thing. Let no one lie to you. And you know, we have it comes from the Bible. That's how we are built. We are made with the need to connect and to want to belong and to want to meet your person. And it's okay to want to fall in love, to want to be loved, to want to experience what it is to have a soulmate and to have your person. I want my person. I've got you if that's what you want. I'm gonna talk about the first episode is now, and then every day after that we'll have an episode till episode 10. You can come up with your questions on the comments. You can actually, the best way is actually to DM me on Instagram. Send me a DM on Instagram. Even here, it's still fine. I still get your requests and your comments. So let's get right into it. You're a beautiful young woman. You want to meet your soulmate. You want to meet the guy, the man God had in store for you, but it's not been working out the way you want. It's either he's not good enough. It's either he's lying to you. It's either he ghosts you, he stops chasing you, or he starts cheating, or there's just something more on. I'm here for you, and I'm here to help you navigate everything. So the first episode is the reason your relationships are not working is because you do not know yourself. You don't know yourself. You don't know your values. I said values are rules, your rules that you operate by. You don't know your values. You don't know what makes you happy, but you're expecting a stranger. You have lived with yourself for 30 years and you don't know what makes you happy, what makes you truly happy. You're expecting a stranger to come and crack that. Yeah, you're in it for a long ride. So get to know yourself for you. What do you like? What are your hobbies? And don't subscribe to those, the traditional hobbies we used to write in school, traveling, reading, and all that. If those are not your hobbies, find new things about yourself. Discover new things about you. You are also growing. The woman you are at 25 is not the woman you are at 22. The guys you were dating at 21 are not the same men that you will like at 25, because you've also grown. So find out things about you that you probably didn't know about yourself. Find, as you grow, things change, and we want different things. We want to wear different things. We look differently. We talk in a different way. Our level of education is different. We have also seen a lot of things that expand our minds and our experiences. Get to know yourself, so you know the guy for that woman, so you can be able to know, by the way, this is who I am, these are my hobbies, I like this, these are my rules, like I love loyalty, I am crazy about respect, and I'm like this and like this. Who are you? So you can get to know, you can get to date someone for that woman. For example, you're going to buy furniture, you have a black couch, yeah, and you're going to buy a carpet to match the couch. So you can't go and buy anything. You can't just go and buy a black carpet. You can't just go and buy. You have to buy the carpet for that couch. If you have a white couch like me, when I'm going to buy my carpet, I have to make sure it matches my seat. It complements my seat. That's the carpet for this couch. It's the same thing. When you know yourself, you know what are my best qualities. What are my my values? What are some of the things I'm trying to heal from? I spoke about childhood trauma. I've done so many videos about childhood trauma. Whatever happened, if my parents abandoned me, I felt neglected, I had alcoholic parents, or my ex did this to me, or my other relationship, this is what happened, or so this is what I'm struggling with. By the way, if you want to heal your childhood trauma, look for me. Yeah, it's one of my packages. At the same time, for example, me, I know my trauma. I felt neglected and abandoned at a young age because I went to boarding school very young. So I knew, and my father was also very emotionally distant. He was present but emotionally distant. So I knew I needed to get someone who was emotionally available. And so when you know your wounds, like I needed to get someone who's gonna be there for me, who's emotionally available, who wants to have the mushy soft conversations. So when you know your childhood wounds, when you know what happened to you or what negative coping mechanisms you've picked along the way, when you know you have that problem, then you know the kind of guy you need. If you had distant parents or like emotionally unavailable parents, you don't go for a guy who's also the same, who's also not very, you get someone who soothes your childhood wound. When you know some of the negative coping mechanisms you've picked along the way are silent treatment, then you know you don't want to start dating someone who, mkikosana kidogo, if there is a little argument, they just ghost you. You want someone who talks to you. You want someone who soothes you, who helps you become better. That is why it's important to know yourself. Self-awareness. Come to me, I'll teach you how to be self-aware. What are your best qualities? What are your wounds? What are some of your weaknesses? What are some of the things you're trying to recover from? What are some of the things that makes you self-sabotage or sabotage yourself and your relationships? Is it that you're too much to anger? Is it that you're too emotional? What wounds do you have? And what are your areas of weakness that can sabotage a relationship? Such that if you have emotional issues, you're trying to handle your emotions, doesn't mean you can't be in a relationship. You have outbursts or you don't know how to communicate. You also don't want to date someone who also does not know how to communicate. You also want to date someone who's asking you, babe, are you okay? Babe, yesterday there's this and this happened. Can we talk about it? You want someone like that. You don't want someone who's also ghosting you. You don't want someone who's also, I'm not saying it's okay to, I'm saying we all have areas we need to work on. What is yours? What are your weaknesses? And what areas are you trying to work on? It's not so, as you heal, and I tell this to all my clients, as you heal, the most important part of healing is self-awareness. Being aware, by the way, I'm healing and I have wounds, and this is what I react as a result of that trauma or that wound, or these are some of the negative coping mechanisms I've had to come up with to help me with my wounds, and I know they can affect my relationships in this and this way. Get to know yourself. The reason your relationships are not working could be, number one, you do not know yourself. Learn if you have new hobbies, if what you like to do on weekends, go to restaurants alone, travel. For single ladies, and I ask them this, when was the last time you traveled? Travel, get to see the world in different places, see different cultures, experience different things. Panda ndege, at least panda ndege, take a flight, go somewhere. That's the first reason why your relationships might not be working. You don't know yourself, so you don't know the guy for that woman. So you date anybody. You date your opposites. You date people who are not compatible with you because you don't know which guy, you don't know which person would work best with your personality, work best with someone like you. Get to know yourself, so you get the guy for that woman, the woman you've discovered yourself to be. Yes. So guys, see you tomorrow, episode 2. Bye. If this is an area you're having issues with, you can always book me. I always leave my number here, my email address. You can always reach out. Hiya. See you tomorrow, episode 2.